bigger, tighter. Now the stage got lights, but the flame burn brighter. Still the same block writer, just a sharper fighter.
Still find light. City bleed dreams in the dead of night. Every scar's a line that defines my fight. Ashes and ambition, I'm still alright. Through the fire, still find light. City bleed dreams in the dead of night. Every scar's a line that defines my fight. Ashes and ambition, I'm still alright.
Now success got taste, but it came with ghosts. Love turned envy when the bag get close. Fame ain't freedom, just a different dose. Still trying to stay grounded when the cameras post. My reflection talk back like remember the block. Them cold nights, hunger pains, prayers on lock. Now I'm popping corks where the sirens knock. But I never lost soul, just switched my stock. I still carry them lessons like hidden scars. Still write my truth over jazz guitar. You can polish a crown, but the paint still marred. From the curb to the charts, I became who we are. We ain't just survivors, we architects. We build castles out of struggle.
Turn
broken glass into reflections of greatness.
Ashes
and ambition.
That's the legacy.
That's the legacy.
Big love. Big love. Hey.
Yeah. You would feel the weight of your city on your shoulders. Every brick, every block got a story to tell. I ain't just rapping, I'm remembering. From broke dreams to gold schemes. It's that big vibe, baby, let's ride. Yeah.
Born with the sirens, harmonized with ambition. Mama praying hard, I was lost in the friction. Dreams on a clothesline, poverty, addiction. Life in 4K, no filter, pure conviction. I was raised on the corners where the world don't blink. Learn money over mercy quicker than you think. School books traded for a pack and a link. Hope drowned slow in that brown paper drink. But I wrote bars like scripture. Survival my religion. Every lyric a confession. Every verse a vision. Had to dodge fate. Played chess with decisions. Turned the pain to paint. Made my own exhibition.
Through the struggle I still breathe. City on my back, won't let it bleed. From the bricks to the sky, I believe. Bricks and prayers, that's all I need. Through the struggle I still breathe. City on my back, won't let it bleed. From the bricks to the sky, I believe. Bricks and prayers, that's all I need.
The skyline shimmer, but the scars don't fade. Success tastes bitter when it's pain made. Still see ghosts in the alleys I played, where the innocent dreams got hustled and betrayed. Every dollar earned got a name engraved. Every friend lost left my heart to pray. But I rise, yeah, I'm self-made and brave. Turn my downfall into the gold I crave. Still I reminisce them cold nights, no meal. Stepping over hope just to cop that deal. Now the mic my weapon, my wounds my seal. Every rhyme I drop, every line I hear.
Through the struggle I still breathe. City on my back, won't let it bleed. From the bricks to the sky, I believe. Bricks and prayers, that's all I need. Through the struggle I still breathe. City on my back, won't let it bleed. From the bricks to the sky, I believe. Bricks and prayers, that's all I need.
Now I'm looking down from a penthouse pane. Same block, still whisper my name in the rain. I ain't changed, just rearrange the game, new frame. Same hunger in the flame, I move with ghosts. Tone, Mike and them. Still pour a little out when I toast to them. The fame don't fix what the nights condemn. It just magnify the scars deep within, but I'm grateful. Every step paid by stress, every L was a test, every test success. So I breathe this truth for my chain on chest. A big spirit in the world obsessed. We built this from dust, faith and hustle. No silver spoons, just paper plates and perks. So when they ask what kept me alive, Tell them bricks and prayers forever. Every block got a story. Some written in chalk, some in chains, some in champagne. Me, I just write mine in pain. Let's talk about it. Born where the shadows teach survival and sin. Dreams die young where the sirens begin. Mama praying on her knees for the rent again. While I'm scribbling schemes with a pad and pen. Old head said, boy, don't trust that hope. But the game looks sweet when you broken cold. Steel toe dreams, heavy loads we hold. Trying to turn them corner tails into solid gold. Fist full of change, heart full of rage. Notebooks filled with a prophet's page. I seen smiles fade and the lies get paid. But I learned how to rhyme my way out the cave.
That's what we are. Shining bright, but we hide the scars through the pain. We still go far, trying to find peace beneath the star. Broken gold. That's what we are. Shining bright, but we hide the scars through the pain. We still go far, trying to find peace beneath the stars.
Now the world got bigger, but the block still calls. Success tastes bitter when your day ones fall. I done walked through hell with my back to the wall. Now I sip on dreams, reminiscing on it all. Every dollar earned got a ghost attached. Every smile fake, every bridge got patched. They love you in the light, but they hide when you match. So I move in silence where the truth stay latched. Street talk math, one loss, two pain. Multiply stress, divide the shame. Still I kept my faith through the acid rain. Cause the soul don't heal if the scars stay plain.
That's what we are. Shining bright, but we hide the scars through the pain. We still go far, trying to find peace beneath the stars. Broken gold. That's what we are. Shining bright, but we hide the scars through the pain. We still go far, trying to find peace beneath the stars.
Now I'm sitting in the coupe with the city in view, but the fame just remind me of what pain could do. Still humble, still real, still pay my due. Still poor for the ones that ain't make it through. Money don't mend what the nights done tore. Love don't live where the hate encore. But I'm built from the dirt, designed for more. From the basement grind to the marble floor. Big spirit, small circle, no clones allowed. I speak truth in the booth, make my angels proud. And when the curtains close and they play that sound, they gon' say he wore his crown unbowed. Yeah. We all broken, but we still glow. That's the code. Ain't about where you from, it's how you roll. Broken gold, forever bold. Peace.
Every block got its kings.
Some crowned by fame, some by pain. You don't earn respect in the light. You earn it in the dark when nobody watching. Let's get it. I was born in the gutter where the hope stayed hidden. Dreams cost blood, but the rules unwritten. Mama praying hard, bills never getting forgiven. And pops left early, I was self-driven. Fist full of nothing, but I wanted the most. Watch dealers play God, turn fiends to ghosts. Every lesson on the block was a heavy dose. Had to learn quick, loyalty close. Concrete sermon, survival my thesis. Streets baptize souls, turn boys to Jesus. Every scar on my arm, that's a secret thesis. Life gave pain, I returned it in pieces.
Oh, the crown feel heavy tonight. Still I stand through the pain, through the fight. Every tear, every loss inside.
to dream about this when I slept alone. Now the world know my voice, but my heart still roam, cause the block raised me. That's my home, every deal, every fight, every long cold night. Built a man out of fear, turn wrong to right. You could change your address, still feel that bite. Still hear them sirens in the dead moonlight. Old friends gone, pictures fade with time. Some lost to the streets, some crossed the line. But I walk with grace, every scar still shine. Every rhyme I write, heal a crime.
Oh, the crown feel heavy tonight. Still I stand through the pain, through the fight. Every tear, every loss inside made a king from the dark to the light.
Now the fame got a price that they never disclose. It's lonely at the top where the spotlight glows. Every handshake fake, every smile composed. Still I move with the calm that the real ones know. I toast to the ghosts that believed in me. From the benches to the stages, they still breathe in me. Every line that I drop, they still speak in me. Big spirit in the flesh, that's the legacy. Money don't fix what the nights unroll, but it ease the pain of the stories told. Still humble in the chain, know the ice look bold, cause the crown ain't light, it's the way to go. Yeah.
We carry pain like jewels, shine from what we survive. Every king was once broken. Every crown carved from struggle, the weight heavy, but it's forever big.
Concrete streets, midnight whispers. Every corner tells a story. Every shadow got a lesson. You survive, you grind, you rise. This is brick and soul. Grew up in the cracks where the cold wind bite. Mama praying at midnight, trying to keep it right. Daddy gone missing, left me with the fight. Concrete jungle raised me, sharpened on my sight. Hustle in my veins, patience in my eyes. Friends switch to foes, loyalty western like ties. Sirens sing lullabies, dreams in disguise. Turn scars into bars, now my rhymes rise. Cash, skirts, ambition thick like syrup. Late night scheming, corners full of murder. Block taught me truth, pain taught me worth. From shadows to the might, now watch me assert.
We rise through the night, walk through the fire, chasing the light. Every scar, every tear inside made us kings in the city tonight. So we rise through the night, walk through the fire, chasing the light. Every scar, every tear inside made us kings in the city tonight.
Roam through avenues, echoing the past. Graffiti walls whisper old hustlers cash. Some made it out, some shadows didn't last. Every choice precise, calculated, steadfast. Cold nights, warm dreams, rhythm in my chest. Every loss a lesson, every win a test. Trust earned slow, loyalty expressed. Concrete forced the king, manifested and blessed. Enemies plot, but I move like a ghost. Silence is my armor, my words cost the most. Block raised me tough, pain made my boast. Concrete streets whisper every line's my
So
trust.
we rise through the night, walk through the fire, chasing the light. Every scar, every tear inside made us kings in the city tonight. So we rise through the night, walk through the fire, chasing the light. Every scar, every tear inside made us kings in the city tonight.
Now I look down from rooftops at the skyline. Fortune closed, but roots of struggle intertwine. Money don't erase, nights to chill the spine. Every bar I spit, every line divine. Yeah, pour a little liquor for the lost, the gone. feels heavy, still I move strong. Concrete kings rise, legacy lives long. Hustling hard, the code I live by. Dreams in the city where weak men say goodbye. Every block a teacher, every night a sigh. Brick and soul whisper, kings never die. Yeah, the streets speak, the shadows watch. Every corner, every struggle shapes the king in you. Brick and soul, we rise, we grind, we live. Concrete streets whisper your name. Every corner got a story, every shadow got a claim. You survive, you grind, you rise. This is for the kings of the city. Born in the trenches where the street lights flicker. Life moves slow, every day a heavy ticker. Mama prayed hard, but the nights got thicker. Lessons in the cracks, pain made me quicker. Cash scares, loyalty thin like thread. Enemy scheming, plotting to get ahead. Sirens lullaby, dreams in my head. Turn every scar into a rhyme I bled.
Hustle in my veins, patience in my mind. Learn the rules of the block, never fall behind. Concrete taught lessons, truth the only find. From shadows to the mic, watch me redefine. Oh, concrete kings, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every story we meet made us rulers of the city, undefeated beats.
Now I roam avenues, echo in the past. Graffiti walls whisper, legacies that last. Some made it out, some shadows didn't last. Every move calculated, every line cast. Cold nights, warm dreams, rhythm in my chest. Every loss a lesson, every win a test. Trust earned slow, loyalty expressed. Concrete forged the king, manifested, blessed. Enemies plot, but I glide like a ghost. Silence is my armor, my words cost the most. Block raised me tough, pain made my boast. Concrete streets whisper, every bar's my toast.
Concrete kings, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every story we meet made us rulers of the city, undefeated beats.
Yeah. Look down from rooftops, skyline in my eyes. Fortune closed, but struggle never lies. Money can't erase the nights I survive. Every rhyme I spit, every bar alive. Pour some liquor for the lost and gone. Every triumph haunted, nights I pressed on. Crown feels heavy, still I move strong. Concrete kings rise, legacy lives long. Hustling hard, code I live by. Dreams in the city where weak men die. Every block a teacher, every night a sigh. Concrete kings whisper, we never die. Yeah, the streets talk, the shadows watch. Every corner, every struggle shapes the king in you. Concrete king. We rise, we grind, we live. Yeah, concrete jungles whisper your name. Every corner tell a story, every shadow got a claim. You survive, you grind, you rise. This is for the kings and queens of the streets.
Grew up in the blocks where the cold wind bite. Mama praying late nights trying to keep it right. Daddy absent streets raised me with the fight. Concrete lessons taught me how to grip the mic. Cash thin, loyalty thinner than a thread. Friends turn foes, envy in the heads. Sirens singing lullabies, dreams overfed. Turned every scar to bars, now my rhymes spread. Hustle in my veins, patience in my soul. Every move calculated, every goal my road. Luck taught me truth, struggle made me whole. From shadows to the booth, now I'm on a road. Streets remember, we rise through the night. Walk through the struggle, chasing the light. Every scar, every story we write made us rulers in the city, taking flight. Streets remember, we rise through the night. Walk through the struggle, chasing the light. Every scar, every story we write made us rulers in the city, taking flight.
Rome Avenue's echoing past regrets. Graffiti walls whisper, every corner sets. Some made it out, some shadows never left. Every step deliberate, every line's heft. Cold nights, warm dreams, rhythm in my chest. Every loss a lesson, every win a test. Trust earned slow, loyalty expressed. Concrete forged the king, manifested and blessed. Enemies plotting, but I move like a ghost. Silence is my armor, my words cost the most. Block raised me strong, pain made my boast. Concrete streets whisper, every line's my toast.
Streets remember, rise through the night. Walk through the struggle, chasing the light. Every scar, every story we write made us rulers in the city, taking flight.
Now I look down from rooftops, skyline in my eyes. Fortune close, but struggle never lies. Money don't erase nights that chill my spine. Every rhyme I spit, every bar's mine. Pour some liquor for the lost and gone. Every triumph haunted, every night I pressed on. Crown heavy, still I move strong. Concrete kings and queens, our legacy lives long. Hustle and heart, the code we live by. Dreams in the city where weakness say goodbye. Every block a teacher, every night a sigh. Streets remember, we never die. The streets speak, the shadows watch. Every struggle shapes the king and queen in you. Streets remember. We rise. We grind. We live.
Yeah.
Concrete jungle, street lights flicker. Every block got a story, every shadow a whisper. You survive, you grind, you rise. This one's for the kings and queens of the empire block.
Born in the struggle where the nights never sleep. Mama prayed for me, daddy's secrets to keep. Hustle in my veins, my dreams run deep. Every corner taught lessons, every scar I reap. Cash scarce, loyalty thinner than thread. Enemies plot, trying to paint me dead. Sirens sing lullabies, dreams float in my head. Turn pain into rhymes, now my words spread. Patience in my pocket, confidence in my stride. Learn the streets language, where most men die. Concrete taught truth, I never had to lie. From shadow to spotlight, now my legacy's high.
Empire blocks, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every story we meet made us rulers of the city. Undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be. Yeah, undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be.
Yeah. Avenues echo with the ghosts of the past. Graffiti walls whisper memories that last. Some made it out, some shadows never cast. Every move calculated, every rhyme built to blast. Cold nights, warm dreams, rhythm in my chest. Losses taught lessons, every win a test. Trust earned slow, loyalty expressed. Concrete forged the king, manifested blessed. Enemies plotting, but I glide like a ghost. Silence is my armor, my words cost the most. Block raised me tough, pain made my boast. Concrete streets whisper, every bar's my toast.
Empire blocks, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every story we meet made us rulers of the city. Undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be.
Fortune close, but struggle never lies. Money don't erase nights I survive. Every rhyme I spit, every bar live, yeah. Pour liquor for the lost, the gone. Every triumph on it, still I press on. Crown heavy, yet I move strong. Empire blocks whisper our legacy lives long. Hustling hard, code I live by. Dreams in the city where weak men die. Every block a teacher, every night a sigh. Empire blocks, remember, we never die.
Yeah.
The streets talk, shadows watch.
Yeah.
Every struggle shapes the king in you.
Empire blocks.
Every street got a story. Every block got a king. You survive, you grind, you rise. This one's for the legends of the concrete jungle. Grew up where the cold wind cut through your soul. Mama prayed hard, daddy's shadow took its toll. Hustle in my veins, ambition out of control. Every corner taught lessons, every scar my goal. Money scarce, loyalty thinner than thread. Friends turn foes, envy echoing in their heads. Sirens sang lullabies while I stayed in my bed. Turn struggle into bars, every line widespread. Patience in my pocket, confidence on my stride. Learn the streets cold where most men die. Concrete taught truth, I never had to lie. From shadows to spotlight, now my legacy's high.
Concrete legends, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every story we meet made us rulers of the city, undefeated beat. Oh, down, undefeated beat. Oh, down.
Yeah. Avenues echo with ghosts of the past. Graffiti walls whisper memories that last. Some made it out, some shadows never cast. Every move calculated, every rhyme built to blast. Cold nights, warm dreams, rhythm in my chest. Losses taught lessons, every winter test. Trust earned slow, loyalty can't express. Concrete forged the king, manifested blessed. Enemies plotting, but I glide like a ghost. Silence is my armor, my words cost the most. Block raised me tough, pain made my boast. Concrete streets whisper, every bar's my toast.
Concrete legends, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every story we meet made us rulers of the city, undefeated beat.
Yeah. Rooftops view, skyline in my eyes. Fortune close, but struggle never lies. Money don't erase nights, I survived every rhyme I spit. Every bar alive, pour liquor for the lost, the gone. Every triumph on it, still I press on. Crown heavy, yet I move strong. Concrete legends whisper our legacy lives long. Hustling hard, code I live by. Dreams in the city where weak men die. Every block a teacher, every night a sigh. Concrete legends, remember we never die. Streets talk, shadows watch. Every struggle shapes the king in you. Concrete legends. We rise, we grind, we live.
Brooklyn nights, concrete lights. Stories written in the smoke, you feel me? This This one's for the hustlers, dreamers, believers, the corners that raised me. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. Born with a siren sang lullabies through the blinds. Mama working overtime, pain written in her spine. I was scribbling rhymes between chalk lines and crime, trying to find time while the block redefined mine. Gold fronts gleam, schemes deeper than the abyss. Kids playing dice, praying life don't end like this. Every flick of the wrist could twist faceless. But we chase dreams, heavy pockets, empty wish. Had the bubble goose jacket, Timberlands unlaced. Coppers on the chase, we vanished without a trace. From stoop talks to gun sparks to dark embrace. Still I kept my faith where the devil misplaced.
All these streets keep calling my name, trying to pull me back in the rain. I rise, I fall, I fight through pain. Still I'm standing, still I'm staying. All these streets keep calling my name, trying to pull me back in the rain. I rise, I fall, I fight through pain. Still I'm standing.
Now the paper stacking slow, but the wisdom grow fast. Used to count change, now I'm changing my past. Through the glass of the flash, reflections of my class. Survivor of the cycle, now I'm built to last. My man Tone caught a case, disappeared in the mist. Told me never let the system silence your gifts. So I pen each script with the soul uplift. Every bar scar, every rhyme a shift. From the alleyways of sorrow to tomorrow's gates, I narrate pain with a poet's grace. You can hear the hunger echo through the bass. Legacy stitched in the lines I chase.
All these streets keep calling my name, trying to pull me back in the rain. I rise, I fall, I fight through pain. Still I'm standing, still on these streets keep calling my name, trying to pull me back in the rain. I rise, I fall, I fight through pain.
Yeah.
Still I'm standing.
Now I sit in the band, city lights in the lens. Past goes to my mind, trying to make amends. But the ends never justify the means, my friends. Still we play that game, no pretend. Life's a chessboard, pawns move under stress. Kings bleed too, queens wearing bulletproof dress. I confess success never eased the mess. But I'd rather die real than live impressed. From the cradle to the grave, let the rhythm remain. Teach truth through pleasure and pain. When they call my name, let it say
Okay.
big heart, big dreams. Heavy like swing. Everybody still fighting the nights. Still trying to write their story, don't stop. Cause legends ain't born, they carved from the block.
So all better?
Peace.
All better, all better. People are like, I can't hear you. I hope it's all better now, guys. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. I think lately I'm having a lot of connection issues these days, but I hope everything is better.
Worldwide
So there is actually some okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in. Someone is helping me reply to you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. Hi, Mobile. Hi, Dauda. Hi, Nix. Hi, how are you? Hi, Raymond. Hi, how are you guys? Thank you so much for joining in. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. I'm really, really sorry about that. I was trying to fix everything. I was trying to fix here and there. Okay, that is a good one. Sounds like they can hear me now, which is a good thing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, let us proceed with our target. So guys, I just hope we reach it because I think I've wasted a lot of time when I was trying to fix things here and there. But let us just go. Guys, there is something I tried to communicate earlier. I don't know if you guys heard it. Someone was like, they didn't hear me, but I was just trying to make things very clear that I do not trade for people off screen. I do not trade. I don't want to risk people's money. I do not want to risk, guys, your money because someone is like, please, can you try to do it for me? I used to do it before and I used to make a lot of mistakes. I used to lose people's money and sometimes people were complaining I was forced to refund. So now I feel like I'm no longer comfortable to do it. I'm so sorry, but it is too risky for me. Now just imagine if I have that pressure that I have to make the money back, so I end up doing a lot of mistakes. It is not as comfortable as it is when I'm doing mine, because sometimes for me I'm like, I'm okay with any kind of profits. But here is someone who's saying like, maybe I sold my car, or maybe I sold my house. I'm going to give you this money. Make sure you multiply it 10 times. I'll be able to multiply it like 2 times. The next 8 times, I've lost it all. Do you understand what I mean? The next the next 8 times I lose it all, which is really, really not a good thing, guys. So that is why I'm like, you cannot give me your details. People keep on, can I send you my details? What? Maybe you log into my platform. No. Yeah, no, guys, no. I've done it before and it was terrible for me. I've been forced to refund money here and there, people complaining, people being so rude to me. That's why I'm like, I don't do it anymore. I'm so sorry about that. However much I would love to help, that is so unfortunate that I cannot help. I'm so sorry about that. Maybe the other way we can try, but as long as it is not what sending, and it is so wrong for someone to send me their details of their account. I feel like people don't have to trust that much. How can you just trust someone that much? It is not right. It is not right. Okay, let us. And it also one thing which I feel like is not right. It's not right to borrow money or get your last penny and risk it with trading the whole of it. I feel like that is not really, really right. It is not a right thing. I don't know how much I can say this, but I feel like it is too. I feel like trading should be done with money that you can be like, okay, for this one I can lose it. Okay, there is no money anyone can afford to lose, but if at all you lose it, it will not affect your life as much. I think that is that, because all money is necessary. You'll be needing your money and all that. That is for one. On my personal experience, no money is affordable to lose, but I feel like you should trade with the money which you feel like, if I lose it, it will not affect my life so much. You know what? You understand what I mean? It should not affect my life so much. So yes, guys, please don't send. And those when we're doing donations, don't send in your money where the money is maybe for, maybe you sold something, you have to do it for something, you feel like you need to maybe multiply it. You send in your whole, because for me, if you send me the 300 or 350, I'm going to trade the whole of it. I'm not going to trade it like less. I'm going to send me 300, I'm going to put it all in my amount, and there is a high chance for me to lose it. That's why I'm like, I don't do personal trading for people, mostly off screen, because now I'm on tension. So I'll be, maybe if at all I make a mistake or I do happen to lose, I'm losing the whole of it. Now just imagine if that money was supposed to be for something and you sent it to me and I do lose it. You understand where I'm coming from? I'll also have that burden of guilt, where I'll be so guilty that I lost someone's money. How am I going to make it up to them? You understand, things like that. So I don't really advocate for that. Yes, guys, I'm so sorry about that. Someone is like, what's my username? How? Where? What do you mean? Okay, let us keep going, guys. I hope now I'm clear, guys. I hope I'm so clear. I don't do it. I'm so sorry about that, but I don't do it. Username where, guys? On the platform where? Okay, let us keep going, guys. Like I said, you feel free to ask me anything. Feel free to interact with me. Someone is asking about my user ID, and I'm like, where exactly? Is it on the platform or something like that? Please feel free to ask. Okay, let us go. Guys, today we are focusing. I don't know. We are focusing on 10,000 in our next hour. On pocket option. Someone's like, my user ID on pocket option. I'm sorry, but can I ask why? Is it like, why? I would want to know why. Okay, let us keep going. Yeah, okay, if there is a reason, maybe I'll share. You can inbox me. I'll share that on my Telegram. Maybe we shall first talk about it and see the main reason as to why you're asking me for it. How about that? On my Telegram, please feel free to inbox me. Okay, let us go. Someone's like, what is the expiry time here? The expiration time today is 30 seconds. Yes, because here we always do 30, we always do 1 minute, but basically today, you understand, I want us to hit our target, and we are two time bad, and we are two time bad. We are, let me see, we only have 1 hour, and we're trading $100 to make it 300, I mean to make it 1000. So that's why I reduce my time, so that we do not have to wait for long like we usually do. When we are trading more money, it is easy for us to use a longer time frame because our profits are increased. But with with less money, our profits are so little. So waiting for long, it will make us wait for so long. Okay, thank you guys for joining again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hi Nandagu. Hi, how are you? Hi Growth Fantastic Fanatic. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for joining in. Hi Edris. Hi Trey. Thank you so much. Hi Raymond. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining in, guys. I love you so much. Those who are new here, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It is Brianna over here, and I only deal with binary options trading. Basically, that is it. Only, and I don't have so much knowledge when it comes to what. No, I saw I when it comes to forex, when it comes to crypto, I do not have a lot of knowledge. I do not have a lot of knowledge. Yes, but okay, let us keep going. Let us keep going. Let us keep going. Someone's like, go to your profile. I told you, if I told there is something you would want to see about my user ID and like that, you could tell me through Telegram. Yeah, you could tell me through Telegram. Hi Rajon, how are you? Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in. Okay, today we are going hard. Like I said, we are aiming for 10,000. Someone challenged me to eat, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Yesterday I feel like I failed to reach that challenge. Even yesterday I was challenged to reach 10,000 and I failed. Yeah, we lost a lot. I think when we reached 5,000 there, we lost a lot of money. We kept on being back and forth, winning like um maybe winning like once, and we lose like thrice. So we ended up being back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, which led us to failing to reach our target. I'm just hopeful maybe we reach it today, but I feel like, anyway, let us stay hopeful and see how it goes. Yeah, today I'm going to be opening two trades and see how it goes, which I rarely do. I don't like those things of over trading, because most of the times if I do open more than one trade, I end up losing it. That is why I don't like doing it. But today I'm going to give it a try. Let us go. Let us keep going. Thank you so much. Those one here, guys, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to hit the notification button, and feel free to ask me anything in the comment section. Interact with me and ask me something you'd want to know. Something. And those who say they would want to learn, maybe what we could do is asking a few questions here and here. And another thing, maybe suggest a video I could maybe do elaborating more. Maybe it could be about my strategy, about the platform, about something like that. But like I said, I'm not a full-time trader. I'm a student and I have some other things going on. So I don't think, because guys, I have another job, and I'm a student, so it's hard for me to have a lot of time to sit and have like 2 hours of trading, 2 hours of maybe class or anything like that. But in my free time, maybe what we can do, maybe like on the weekend, I can make a little bit of few videos here and there, and then yeah. Yes, please. Yes, please. And that is it. Okay, let us keep going. Let us go.
We build beauty out of struggle. Roses from the pavement. You feel me? Let's go.
Born in the belly where the sirens sung symphonies. Dreams die early, loyalty's the epiphany. Mama scrub floors, daddy
Okay. Let us go, let us go. Someone's like, share your user ID. Why are you so interested in that? For it to be a question, why like you so interested in that? First, tell me why are you so interested in that? Did I will share it if at all you give me some good reason for you to ask for it. Because basically, I think I show almost everything, and if at all I choose not to show you something, I don't think that is a problem. Okay, let us go, guys. Hi. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Guys, do you think we are going to be able to reach to hit the target? Because I feel like now we have an hour. I don't know if I'm being negative about it, but I feel like yesterday by this time we were almost halfway there. But today I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is going on. Okay, it's okay though. We are heading for 10,000. Do I feel like I should reduce my time a little bit? Guys, like I said, feel free to ask me anything you would want to know. Please feel free to ask. Yes, feel free to ask, and I will tell you. So today, how much did we begin with? Today we began with 100, I think. By the way, yesterday we began with 100, and we're trying to turn that into 1,000. So let us see, 10,000. But we are almost there. We're almost halfway. To be positive, I said today I'm going to be opening more than one trade, like two trades, which is so much kind of risky for me most of the times. But I happen to lose. I don't know why. I always lose when I do open more than one trade. It always happens to me. Okay. Feel free, guys, to interact with me. Tell me where you're watching me from. Okay, I didn't have a lot of hope in the last two trades, to be honest. I don't have a lot of hope in them, but it's okay. That is a good one. That is a good one.
Concrete streets, broken dreams. Every block got a story, every corner got a lesson. I survived the nights that swallow hope. Let me take you there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's alright. It's alright. Let me see how this one goes. Someone's like, what is this broker? The broker is pocket option. Someone is like, I messaged you on Telegram, but let me see. Someone's like, you messaged me on my Telegram and I did not respond. I'm sorry if I did not respond, by the way. I'm sorry if I did not respond to your message. I really have a lot of messages, but I promise I'm going to reply to it. I'm going to reply to them. But I feel like I do try to reply to them. Hi Hussein, how are you? Thank you so much for joining in. Someone's like, keep that trade. Okay, I'm going to try to keep one trade. Okay, so right, I'm going to try to keep my one trade. I'm going to try to keep my one trade, and that is better. no, that someone is like trying maybe to make it 200. We cannot make it 200 because we are challenged to make 100. So if I tell we make it 200, that is like more of cheating. Yet I'm down for that challenge. I was like, I'm going to do what? I'm going to make it. I feel like I want to really reach the 10,000. Yesterday I did fail to reach it, and I'm so determined to reach it today. So that is why. Yes, that is why. That is why. Thank you so much for subscribing, Rishan. Mahad, thank you so much. Hi, Homeless Live. Hi, Aleanda. Thank you so much. I'm going to reply to your message on Telegram. I am going to reply to them. I feel like I'm trying to reply. I think I've replied many people. Maybe I've not replied to you because maybe I was caught up with time. I really try to reply. To be honest, I really do. And if I've not yet replied, just a matter. After our live, I'm just going to be able to reply to it. I'm so sorry about that. Someone is like, "What's the reason I trade?" The reason as to why I trade, first of all, there are many reasons. First of all, I'm a student. I have to cover for my, how they call them. I have to cover for my bills. You understand? My tuition. I have to cover. I have a lot of things to do, by the way. So yeah, someone is talking about how is the withdrawal process time. It is a little bit complicated. For me, I've not yet found a lot of problems when it comes to it. To be honest, I've not found a lot of problems when it comes to the withdrawal, but I've had a lot of, because I rarely withdraw, to be honest. I withdraw after days, after like 3 to 4 days. So that's why I don't have a lot of problems. That's why, like, I withdraw once. Though I've had issues, people where they are complaining that they've had a lot of, it takes a lot of time. For me, I've not found the same issue because literally I have what? Because I take long to withdraw. So that's why I don't have a lot of issues when it comes to withdrawing. Yeah, that is it. Yes. What time is it for you? What do you mean, Ben? Hi, thank you so much for joining, Ben. So what's the best way to get a position? Basically what I do is I just look at my, I follow that trend more. Though it is not, I follow that trend more. But if I'm having a downtrend, I'm going to sell. If I'm having an uptrend, I'm going to buy. And my indicators do show it to me more. Yeah, my indicators do. I just follow that trend. If I tell my market is going down, I'm going to sell, and my market is going up, I'm going to buy. Basically, that is it. Yes, Telegram link is in my description. Another thing, maybe what I follow is my resistance level and my support level. Basically, that is it. Yeah, but as a beginner, I would not advise you to use a shorter expiration time. I would encourage maybe use a longer one. Yes. Okay, thank you so much, Mahad. My link is in my description. Please, you can feel free to go there and see. And I'm sorry for those guys who have not really read your messages. I'm going to make sure I go back and read them. But I feel like most people have really tried to reply to them and even have had a conversation. But after the live, in my time for preparations for class, I'm going to be able to, yeah. And someone is like, what's your reason for trading? My reason for trading are so many because I have a lot going on. As a person. I'm a student. I have to live. I have my family to take care of. And I have a lot of things. So, yeah. But basically, like I said, trading is not the only thing I do. I do have a job as a person. Yes, I do have a job. So, yeah, I have a lot going on for me as a person. That's why I need money. Why a longer one? Because a longer one gives you time. Basically I feel like as a beginner, these shorter expiration times are not very, very reliable. They are very, very risky. You don't have enough time to analyze. By the time you try to analyze something, it is already gone. You understand? A minute.
Yeah. Concrete jungle, street lights flicker. Every corner got a story. Every shadow's a whisper. You learn fast. You move slow in a city that never sleeps. This is how we grow. Yeah. Born on the street, lamps, mama praying at night. Daddy disappeared. Life taught me.
All right, I'm sorry about that. Okay. Yes, I know. Of course, like any other place, when you're depositing money, it is easy for you to put money there. It is easy, very easy for you to put money there, but depositing you have to go a lot. I mean, withdrawing you have to, like, even other institutions, it is not only even if it is like the bank, putting your money is easy, but withdrawing you have to go a lot of through a lot of processes, things like that. I understand. Yeah. So someone is asking, why should I, as a beginner, I feel like it gives you like what can I say, it gives you more time to think and not panic, like, because when I feel like when you have a shorter period of time, you are going to panic, maybe enter a trade because you're seeing the market fluctuating. Maybe you might think it's going to go on for an uptrend, and then it fluctuates back down. You understand? By the time it is fluctuating back time, so you don't have a lot of time to look for that, like to study the market well. Maybe you might try to buy because it is showing a bearish candle, I mean a bullish candle, and by the time you buy before your expiration time, maybe just as your expiration time is going to what to expire, and then it fluctuates, so you're going to panic. It is a lot of time, and I feel like more analysis is better when you're on a higher time frame. It is easier for you to analyze. Even the stress, it comes with a lot of, those kind of stress. When you have a shorter time, you're stressed because it is expiring very fast. You're not making it is really stressful for me. It's stressful for me personally. As a beginner, it was so stressful. Yeah, so I would recommend maybe a longer one, maybe from 1 minute. Yeah, I would recommend a longer one if you are a beginner. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about others, but for me, that is how it worked for me. When I was a beginner, my friend told me focus more on a longer expiration time. Yeah. Someone's like, do I use only pockets option? Yes, I do use only pocket option. Someone's like, hi, do you offer trading signals? Yes, basically I would offer them, but the only problem, I cannot offer them because you know how it works. By the time maybe you receive the signal, it is too late for me. I'm very, like, we have a very, very big difference. We have a 30-second delay, so it is not easy for you to follow. It's not easy for us to follow the same signals, because for me, I'm 30 seconds later on. That's the problem. Um, Joga, what's the question? Like, what are you like? Can you answer me? I think Ben is asking what time zone, one time frame. It is 5 seconds. What are you asking, George? I'm sorry, I didn't see that. What was the question again? What was the question again? Please tell me. Do tell me. What was the question again? Let me see. Let me try to scroll here and see George's question. I'm sorry, I did not reply to you. Maybe something is wrong. I really don't see your question. Please, you can try to retype it. You can try to retype it for me. I don't see it. Okay. Let us go, guys. We're not even yet halfway there. Let me minimize my time more. I want us to be able to open trades here and there. Though this is very risky for me. I swear this is so. It always freaks me out. Sometimes I be feeling when I use this kind of time, I be working backwards. I don't know, that I'm working to lose money. Anyways, someone's like, which broker are you using? I'm using pocket options. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Let me try to zoom out a little bit. Okay. Hi, Joy. Hi, how are you? Hi, Shua. How are you? Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much. So someone's like, what expression time I'm using today? I switched to 15 seconds, which is kind of risky. That's why I said 15 seconds kind of risky, which is kind of risky. I'm really not comfortable with it. I'm sorry, I'm going to change it again. I'm not comfortable with it. It is so risky for me. It is too risky for me. Hi, Wasan. Hi, how are you? Okay. Let me just open a little bit more. Let me type it for in the comment section. My what? Someone is asking about my platform. The platform is Pocket Options. Yeah. The platform is Pocket Options. Yes, please. It is Pocket Options, and if you want to use the same platform like I'm doing, just go to my description. There is a link to the platform. Change it to 15 minutes so we can. You feel like 15 minutes is okay? For me, I feel like for these longer ones are okay for me, are better for me. It feels so risky if at all I'm using these shorter ones. It is so hard to predict. That's why I be like, I use these longer ones are better for me. My profit, someone's like, what is your profit margin daily? I could not say I really have something specific for me. I don't have something specific for me. Like my profit margin, I would make it maybe like 10. No. For me, as long as the money I have is more than what I deposited, for me it is okay. Because there are times where I can set maybe I'm like to 10,000 and I fail to reach it. Sometimes there are times I blow the account. So for me, if at all it is more than the money I deposited, there are times where I get so lucky and it is so good. The market, everything goes on for me very well. And the market goes on for me very well, and I'm doing really, really good. I can even hit like 15 or 10K. There are times where I can only get like 1K a day. So for me, I don't have something like that, like a profit margin. I just maybe set my trading time. If at all, unless where I'm going to stop trading, if at all I deposit my money and I lose it, maybe like I deposited maybe like 1,000, I lose the whole 1,000, and I deposit another 1,000 and I lose it, I'm not trading anymore. I just close. That is where I draw the line. But if at all I have 1,000, even though I get only like 500 throughout the trade, it is okay for me. It is okay for me. Yeah. I do not really be like, I have to hit this money. No. Unless like here when I'm challenged, but when I'm doing personal trading, as long as I'm not losing everything, it is okay. Yes. So someone is like, why don't you guys who use this strategy accept? What do you mean, Nigel? I feel like I explain it many times. Maybe you've not been here for some time. But for me, when it comes to my strategy, there is no reason as to why I would not tell it to you. There is no reason at all. Maybe you've not been here for the longest time. I really try to explain my strategy. I've just not had a lot of questions about it today. But there are days where I had everyone ask me about it. And trust me, every time someone asks me about it and tells me to explain it, trust me, I really, really explain it. So when you say I don't want to explain my strategy, that is sorry, so not. That's new. Yeah. Someone's like, share your WhatsApp number. I do not have WhatsApp, but you can tell them you can text me on Telegram. I don't use WhatsApp. I don't actually. Yes, but you can text me on Telegram, please. Yeah. No, it's not a 1 minute trade. It is 30 seconds. Someone is like, how do I use my indicators? So basically, as you see, mostly the moving average one, because it's this one in the middle. The one always up, these ones which always have a signal of sell, buy, those ones are always like, these are always the super trend ones. But mostly these ones, the moving average, you see like as it is showing, it is moving downwards. it always shows me that we're having a downtrend, or when it's going upwards, it is always showing me we're having an uptrend. So that's why you've been seeing me selling. If at all you're seeing it going down once, that means we're having a downtrend. That's why you're going to see me selling. Basically, for my indicators, they don't help me predict, or they do not show what is going to happen in the future, but they show me the past, like how has the market been moving on for the past seconds. So they are showing me now maybe I've been having a downtrend for the past seconds. Now you're seeing it here try to change. Maybe the market is going to go to have an uptrend. So you're going to see it try to move upwards. Okay. So if at all you're having an uptrend, it's going to move upwards, and then you're going to see the super trend one coming in to move up. Okay. So now you're seeing it's going to change its direction. So basically that is it. They only show me the trend. And for me, I follow the trend to buy or to sell. I just follow that trend. Basically, that is it. Hi, Chris. Chris is like, share your WhatsApp number. I do not have WhatsApp, Chris. I do not have WhatsApp. Yep. I do have Telegram. You can check in my description. I do have my Telegram there. So which of the two is moving average? This one in the middle. This one in the middle, because there is always a green one that appears down here and a red one that appears up here. Those are super trend ones. So always the one in the middle that is always curving is the moving average one. This one up is a super trend one. There is also some which always, now if I tell you're going to have an uptrend, you're going to see this one disappear and another one will come here down, which is always going to indicate like something like buy, like that. Is the moving average. I mean the super trend one. So this one in the middle is the moving average one. Yes. Someone is like, what is moving average? Do you want to see my moving average settings? Or so my moving average number is 10. Yeah. Yes, the moving average is the green one. The green one in the middle, because there are two moving average ones. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. It is the green one, Dave. It is the green one in the middle, because there is always the one that appears down. Eh? Okay. Hi, Sarendra. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for joining in. Lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you here. Hope everything is okay. So that is how basically I use my indicators. They do not show me what is going to happen in the future. They only show me what has been happening in the past. So it is easy for me to tell that maybe the market is going down or it's going up or something like that. So like now we are having a downtrend. That's why you're seeing me doing a lot of selling, because it is a downtrend. The market is having a downtrend and opening a lot. So someone is like, how do you see that a reversal is going to happen? So I note mostly what are like now maybe here our for the past like 30 seconds or 1 minute, our what, how is it called, I'm sorry about that, our resistance level has been at 111.061. That is where our resistance level has been around. Yes, around that point. So I've always been expecting it for the first 1 minute. I've always been expecting it to bounce back down. You understand? When it reaches that level, I've always been expecting it to bounce back down. And our support level has also been around around 0.980. So that is why I've been expecting it to bounce back up. So I've always been noting the resistance levels, which change like periodically. They change a lot, but I've been always noting those levels, which change I think every after like, because there are times where we have a downtrend for some good time. So I've been following that. I note my resistance levels, whereby when it reaches that point, there is a chance or there is a percentage of maybe like 50% of it bouncing either back up or bouncing down, which is not really 100%, does not work 100%, but it really does for me. So yeah, I look for the resistance levels and the support levels many times, which is not always which is not always right. It does not work all the time, but it really does work most of the times. So yeah, basically I look for the resistance level and the support level. Yep. I noticed them. Maybe now I've been noticing that is where our resistance level has been for some good time. I don't know if it will break out from that point, but that is where it has been for the last 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah. Someone's like, how much is your accuracy percentage? Maybe like 40% or 50. Okay, I could say 40, 40 to 50% there, which I think it is a 40. Yeah, 40 is okay. 40 is okay. Someone is like, why do I trade binary option? Because that is what I know. I don't know so much about other forms of trade. I don't know so much about forex. I don't know so much about crypto. I don't know so much about them. The knowledge I got exposed to was binary options, because that is what the person who taught me, that is what they taught me, and that is what they were good at. So I've not yet met a lot of good forex traders, good crypto like that. I've not found a lot of them, good feature traders. So that is why I trade binary, because that is what I've been exposed to. So guys, I'm buying because now we are having an uptrend. So that's why you're seeing me buying for some, because it has been on for the past 30 seconds. Someone's like, I should try. Oh, guys, did you even hear me when I was talking? Someone's like, you should try forex. I would love to try forex, but I don't have a lot of knowledge, and I could say I'm kind of rigged now. I'm kind of rigged now that since I think I know a little bit more about binary. I think it will be, I'm a rigged person. It will be hard for me to change from, okay, maybe to try other forms of trading. Maybe a little bit of more convincing for someone to do, a little bit of more exposure. And I think I've not yet met a lot of forex traders in person, because I'm surrounded by a lot of binary traders. So that is why I've not yet tried forex. I've not met a lot of forex traders. Yeah. Someone is like, here every trade you win. I think you're new here. You're new here. If you say every trade we win, if at all, if every trade I win, I would be very, very far. It's like I said, I'm having an uptrend, and if I'm having an uptrend, I just buy. I don't know. Sometimes it fluctuates and changes, but then I've been having an uptrend for the past 3 minutes. If you guys are on the chat, you will see it. Isn't it true that you're having an uptrend for the past? Even my indicators here are showing you that it is even very straight. If at all you see very well, this super trend one is very straight, showing you that we are having a straight uptrend. So of course, if I'm having an uptrend, I'm going to buy, and there are lots of chances that I'm going to win. But if someone's like, here, if you're very new here, there are lots of losses on this channel. Someone's like, how many years of experience? It is almost 4 years. Yeah, it is almost 4 years. That's why, yeah. That is why. Someone is like, which indicator am I using? I'm using the super trend one and the moving average one. Just a minute, guys. Every verse a vision, had to dodge fate, play chess with decisions, turned the pain to paint, made my own exhibition. Through the struggle I still breathe, city on my back, won't let it bleed. From the bricks to the sky, I believe, bricks and prayers, that's all I need. Through the struggle I still breathe, city on my back, won't let it bleed. From the bricks to the sky, I believe, bricks and prayers, that's all I need.
The skyline shimmer, but the scars don't fade. Success tastes bitter when it's pain made. Still see ghosts in the alleys I play. cold nights, no meal. Stepping over hope just to cop that deal. Now the mic, my weapon, my wounds, my seal. Every rhyme I drop, every line I hear.
Through the struggle, I still breathe. City on my back, won't let it bleed. From the bricks to the sky, I believe. Bricks and prayers, that's all I need. Through the struggle, I still breathe. City on my back, won't let it bleed. From the bricks to the sky, I believe. Bricks and prayers, that's all I need.
Now I'm looking down from a penthouse pane. Same blocks to whisper my name in the rain. I ain't changed, just rearrange the game, new frame. Same hunger in the flame. I move with ghosts, tone, mic and them. Still pour a little out when I toast to them. The fame don't fix what the nights condemn. It just magnify the scars deep within. But I'm grateful. Every step paid by stress. Every L was a test. Every test success. So I breathe this truth for my chain on chest. A big spirit in the world obsessed. We built this from dust, faith and hustle. No silver spoons, just paper plates and perks. So when they ask what kept me alive, tell them bricks and prayers forever.
I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about that. I was just checking on something. Um, I'm sorry. Let us proceed. Someone is asking, are you using the Heineken Ashibas? No, I'm using candles, the normal candles. Okay. Hi, Karen. Hi, Kuma. Hi, Rishan. How are you? Hi, Salman. How are you? Lovely to have you here. Hi, Topin. Hi, Vonit. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. Lovely to have you here. Let us proceed. Let us proceed. Let us proceed. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I was checking on something. Someone's like, how long did it take me to be profitable? It took me, guys, I've just begun becoming profitable. That's why you don't see me trading thousands and thousands of money here. That's why you don't see me trading over like I'm not profiting in over like, if I told it was so profitable for me, I would be having a lot of money here, but I do not, because it is not. I've just begun, like it's only like 1 year where it has been so profitable for me. Not even so, where it has begun becoming profitable for me. And I think I'm kind of not so too much into it. Like I'm not too much I'm not exploiting it the way I would exploit the platform, exploit the trade. Yeah, I'm not exploiting. Yes, I'm having a downtrend. That's why, guys, I'm buying. Yes, I'm not exploiting it as much. I would want to exploit it. I've not been so profitable for a long time that I'm having a lot of money, as I'm driving a lot of Mercedes and all that. Not really, guys, not really. That is not the case. Yeah, it has been profitable for me for like 1 year. That's why I'm able to handle a lot of things for myself now. I'm able to pay my tuition, I'm able to pay for my bills, I'm able to pay for where I live, for a lot of my siblings, my parents. So it is okay, making me some good money, but still I complement it. I supplement it with a job. I also have a job. Yeah, I also have a job I supplement it with also. So that is it. That is how it is for me. I've not yet really tried to exploit it as much as I would want to. Yeah, since it is risky, it has I think I have some past trauma. It will take me a lot of time to be able to give it my all, because in the past I happened to lose a lot of money from it. So I think that is why. And the reality of trading, people don't tell you, there is a lot of losses in there. A really a lot of losses in it. So I think now it is changing to a sideways. I think so. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's now changing, but it's okay. Let me just wait for it a little bit. I cannot just sell or buy when we are at this point. Yeah. Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining, guys. Those who are new here, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Someone is like, bye. Thank you for the heads up. Let me buy. Let me buy. Thank you for the signal. If I don't get what I expect, I'm going to come back for you. I'm going to come back for you, I promise. Wow.
Pain to the poetry. And the streets still whisper your name. Brooklyn spirit. Worldwide hunger.
My plan.
This was
Wow.
for the dreamers digging diamond. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Born in the chaos where hope wore handcuffs. Dreams get taxed, every breath cost us. Mama cooking prayers, trying to stretch one crust. While the landlord knock with the same old thrust. Fiends on the curb, talk about better days. Hustlers on the grind, trying to dodge their graves. I was young, scribbling rhymes in them alleyways. Seeing cops raid blocks like a shadow play. Had a heart full of hunger, mind full of plots. Pocket full of change, but my faith ain't right. Street tutor pain, that's the price I got. Turn loss to lessons, turn dust to sky.
All right, let us go. Let us go.
In the dead of night, every scar's a line that defines my fight. Ashes and ambition, I'm still alright. Through the fire, I still find light. City bleed dreams in the dead of night. Every scar's a line that defines my fight. Ashes and ambition, I'm still alright.
Now I'm cruising past corners that still breathe ghosts. Old faces and murals, I raise my toast to the ones
What's
that
wrong?
fell, to the lives they wrote. We the ink, we the page, we the antidote. I seen kids trade books for a pack of scale. Seen heaven hide deep in a cell block tale. The preacher said, faith don't fail, but when the rent due, even angels bail. I remember them nights with a pen and a lighter, plotting my escape, dreaming bigger, tighter. Now the stage got lights, but the flame burn brighter. Still the same block writer, just a sharper fighter.
Still find light. City bleed dreams in the dead of night. Every scar's a line that defines my fight. Ashes and ambition, I'm still alright. Through the fire, still find light. City bleed dreams in the dead of night. Every scar's a line that defines my fight. Ashes and ambition, I'm still alright.
Now success got taste, but it came with ghosts. Love turn envy when the bag get close. Fame ain't freedom, just a different dose. Still trying to stay grounded when the cameras post. My reflection talk back like remember the block. Them cold nights, hunger pains, prayers on lock. Now I'm popping corks where the sirens knock. But I never lost soul, just switch my stock. I still carry them lessons.
Jackie's like, just made 20K. Thank you so much. Good for you. That is so much. Good for you if you've made 20K. Very, very good for you. Lovely, lovely. That is so lovely. That is so, so lovely. I think I had a lag in my broadcasting. That is why it's like that. I'm so sorry about that. I had a huge lag.
Turn broken glass into reflections of greatness. Ashes and ambition.
I'm trying to fix my I was trying to fix my YouTube here. I was having issues with it. Okay, someone is like, I made my 20K. That is so good. That is so good, by the way. I think I've not yet there are not so many times where I've tried to be like, I'm aiming for 20K. Most of the times for me, I think okay, it's a downtrend. Most of the times I've been aiming for 10K. At most I've been doing 50K. That is so good for you. It's so good to see people who are really getting profitable, because most of the people I meet, they're like, it is not profitable for me. It is this, it is this, it is this. So when I see someone who is really making some good, decent money, yeah, it is a good sign. Okay. Okay, please, George, can you please wish what exactly do you want me to talk about? Because like I said, I don't hold classes, but all we can do, maybe you can try to text me in my Telegram, maybe talk about a little few things here, or maybe suggest a video on what I should do, maybe what I should explain more about, things like that. But I do not hold, like, I will not hold a live for, like, I will not hold a live holding a class about binary options. Another thing, I feel like I'm not the epitome of knowledge. Like, I'm in no position to sit people there and begin teaching them. I only have knowledge which I acquired from also someone about trade. Like, that's why I'm not like I'm the epitome of everything. Not really, that is not the case. That's why I'm like I cannot hold a class, but maybe it is okay for me to share a little few knowledge about what I know about the platform and about the trade. That is all. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Someone is like they have the 15 to 30 seconds strategy. Thanks. Okay. Please, you feel free to maybe describe it for the people in the comment section. Maybe it will work better for them. Yes, it will work better for them. It will be better to work for them. It is okay. And maybe explain. That's why I'm saying you can try to explain about it and tell them. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There is nothing like I can hold a class and try to teach people about binary options. That is not what I do. Because I don't think I'm that confident that I have a lot of knowledge that I can sit and tell people. The only thing I can avail is what I know as a person. Yeah. Because I've seen people who are really, really profitable through this thing. I've really met good traders, and I feel like I'm not there yet. I'm sorry that I have low self-esteem, but that is it for me. I feel like I'm not there yet because I've really met good people who are really good at it. That's why I feel like I'm in no position to teach anyone, and that's why I always decline that when someone is like, "Can you please trade for me? Can I give you my ID login for me?" I feel like I'm not in a position yet. Matter for that, I don't even aim for higher money. Like, I'll not be here and I'll be like, I'm going to aim for 50K. I'm going to aim for 100K. I don't do that. I don't do that because I feel like I'm not yet there. Yeah. I think I lack the confidence. I'm sorry about that. Okay, someone was talking about that the 15-second to 30-second strategy. Which is that? Can you please let us know? Maybe you can type a long comment about it so that we get to know it. Don't you think so? Someone is like, how much those people make? I've seen people who maybe, but for them, what they do, they work in groups. They do sell for groups, like this one trades, then they split. But they really make some good money. They make 50K, 70K, then they can make 100. They do not trade like when one trades today, the other will trade tomorrow, the other will trade tomorrow, and they do split the money, but they make some good money. And they kind of live a comfortable life for them. They made a comfortable life for themselves through trading, and they even are full-time traders. So they make some good money. 50, at worst they can even make, at worst it can be 10, which is a good thing. Yeah, that's why I feel like I'm not there yet, because I've met them. Even my friend who taught me trading, he's really good at it. He can make over 50K in a night, which is a good thing. They don't even care, because for them, another thing they do trade very, very big amounts. Now for me, like I trade like 400. For them, they trade like a lot of money, maybe 1,000 or even more, 2,000, and they make their profits out of it. They are so confident. Yep. Okay, let us go. Yeah, they really make good money. I've met people who make good money. Yeah. Okay, let us go. Let us keep going, guys. We are almost there. I'm still hopeful about us reaching the 10K. Though I feel like we've been trading for so much. Someone is like, buy for 2 minutes. Let me first see how it goes. Of course, my indicators will show me if I'm going to be able to buy for 2 minutes. because at which point is this? It is 11. Okay, let me see how this one goes, because I have a feeling at this point it's going to be able to come back down like it has been doing. And yeah, it did. I expected it to come back down. You see, someone was misleading me here. I expected it to bounce back down at this point, because there is a time where I had a resistance level at this point. So yeah. Okay. Someone's like, what is my strategy? Support and resistance. Yes, it is support and resistance. So yeah, that is it basically. Okay, now I'm having a downtrend. That is why I'm selling, which I expect to bounce back up. What this? Yeah. All right, thank you so much, guys. Those who are new here, please subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for the love. Those who have been here for some time, I do appreciate the love. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. It really means a lot to me. Okay. Someone's like, I think I too think so. I also think for today the 30, there is sometime I used the 30-second one, and I think I made a lot of losses that I had to switch back to 1000, because I think we were at around 6000 and we made losses until maybe we reached, it was around 2000. That is why I'm so scared when it comes to this trading time. It is so risky for me. I go for two, yeah. I think I'm not, so I'm just getting lucky sometimes, which I don't think it really is. Okay, let me see how this one goes. Oof, it changed direction, bounced back at a, okay, it's okay, let me buy. It bounced back here. Okay, someone's like, do you trade on a PC? I trade on a, yes, or a mobile phone. I use a PC, but for 2 minutes though, and that was a different entry. So what do you mean? Like some people are good at longer. Actually, me personally, I think the longer trading time is better. What do you think, guys? I think the longer trading time is better. That is my thought. I think it is better. Okay. Someone is like, bye. You want to, let me see how it goes. Let me see how it goes. All right. Oof, okay, it's all right. It's okay. It is okay. After someone telling me I'm so good at the 30-second, it is now flipping on me. Anyway, it's all right. It is all right. It is all right. It is okay. It's okay. Someone's like, the screen looks like, because I adjust everything. I try to adjust it. I adjust everything because there is a lot for me to fit here. So that's why I crop everything. Because it is up to me to choose what I broadcast, I crop everything. There is a lot for me to fix. There is a lot of my connections, a lot to regulate from my PC. So I cannot maybe give it a bigger screen. Yeah, I can crop, and because there is a lot for me to fix, I cannot just have a huge screen and other things are very fixed. I can't. That's why you see me trying to strain my eyes. A lot of control here for me to broadcast it. Someone is like, I sent you a message on Telegram. I'm going to check it out. Don't worry. Just immediately after my live, I'm going to go check it out. Yes, please. Okay. All right. No.
Concrete streets, midnight whispers. Every corner tells a story. Every shadow got a lesson. You survive, you grind, you rise. This is brick and soul. Grew up in the cracks where the cold wind fight. Mama praying at midnight, trying to keep it right. Daddy gone missing, left me with the fight. Concrete jungle raised me, sharpened on my sight. Hustle in my veins, patience in my eyes. Friends switch to foes, loyalty western like ties. Sirens sing lullabies, dreams in disguise. Turn scars into bars, now my rhymes rise. Cash, curse, ambition thick like syrup. Late night scheming, corners full of murder. Block taught me truth, pain taught me worth. From shadows to the might, now watch me hit so we rise through the night, walk through the fire, chasing the light. Every scar, every tear inside made us kings in the city tonight. So we rise through the night, walk through the fire, chasing the light. Every scar, every tear inside made us kings in the city tonight.
Roam through avenues, echoing the past. Graffiti walls whisper old hustlers cast. Some made it out, some shadows didn't last. Every choice precise, calculated, steadfast. Cold nights, warm dreams, rhythm in my chest. Every loss a lesson, every win a test. Trust earned slow, loyalty expressed. Concrete forced the king, manifested and blessed. Enemies plot, but I move like a ghost. Silence is my armor, my words cost the most. Block raised me tough, pain made my boast. Concrete streets whisper every line's my
So
truth.
we rise through the night, walk through the fire, chasing the light. Every scar, every tear inside made us kings in the city tonight. So we rise through the night, walk through the fire, chasing the light. Every scar, every tear inside made us kings in the city tonight.
Now I look down from rooftops at the skyline. Fortune closed, but roots of struggle intertwine. Money don't erase, nights to chill the spine. Every bar I spit, every line divine. Yeah, pour a little liquor for the lost and gone. Every triumph haunted nights I pressed on. Crown feels heavy, still I move strong. Concrete kings rise, legacy lives long. Hustling hard, the code I live by. Dreams in the city where weakness say goodbye. Every block a teacher, every night a sigh. Brick and soul whisper, kings never die. Yeah, the streets speak, the shadows watch. Every corner, every struggle shapes the king in you. Brick and soul, we rise, we grind, we live. Concrete streets whisper your name. Every corner got a story, every shadow got a claim. You survive, you grind, you rise. This is for the kings of the city. Born in the trenches where the street lights flicker. Life moves slow, every day a heavy ticker. Mama prayed hard, but the nights got thicker. Lessons in the cracks, pain made me quicker. Cash scares, loyalty thin like thread. Enemy scheming, plotting to get ahead. Sirens lullaby, dreams in my head. Turn every scar into a rhyme I bled.
Hustle in my veins, patience in my mind. Learn the rules of the block, never fall behind. Concrete taught lessons, truth the only find. From shadows to the might, watch me redefine. All concrete kings, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every story we meet made us rulers of the city, undefeated beats.
Now I roam avenues, echo in the past. Graffiti walls whisper, legacies that last. Some made it out, some shadows didn't last. Every move calculated, every line cast. Cold nights, warm dreams, rhythm in my chest. Every loss a lesson, every win a test. Trust earned slow, loyalty expressed. Concrete forged the king, manifested, blessed. Enemies plot,
but I glide like a ghost. Silence is my armor, my words cost the most. Block raised me tough, pain made my boast. Concrete streets whisper, every bar's my toast.
Concrete kings, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every story with me made us rulers of the city, undefeated beat.
Yeah. Yeah. Look down from rooftops, skyline in my eyes. Fortune closed, but struggle never lies. Money can't erase the nights I survive. Every rhyme I spit, every bar alive. Pour some liquor for the lost and gone. Every triumph haunted, nights I pressed on. Crown feels heavy, still I move strong. Concrete kings rise, legacy lives long. Hustling hard, code I live by. Dreams in a city where weak men die. Every block a teacher, every night a sigh. Concrete kings whisper, we never die. Yeah. The streets talk, the shadows watch. Every corner, every struggle shapes the king in you. Concrete king. We rise, we grind, we live. Yeah. Concrete jungles whisper your name. Every corner tell a story, every shadow got a claim. You survive, you grind, you rise. This is for the kings and queens of the streets.
Grew up in the blocks where the cold wind bite. Mama praying late nights trying to keep it right. Daddy absent, streets raised me with the fight. Concrete lessons taught me how to grip the mic. Cash thin, loyalty thinner than a thread. Friends turn foes, envy in their heads. Sirens singing lullabies, dreams overfed. Turned every scar to bars, now my rhymes spread. Hustle in my veins, patience in my soul. Every move calculated, every goal my road. Block taught me truth, struggle made me whole. From shadows to the booth, now I'm on a road. Streets remember, we rise through the night. Walk through the struggle, chasing the light. Every scar, every story we write made us rulers in the city, taking flight. Streets remember, we rise through the night. Walk through the struggle, chasing the light. Every scar, every story we write made us rulers in the city, taking flight.
Rome Avenue's echoing past regrets. Graffiti walls whisper, every corner sets. Some made it out, some shadows never left. Every step deliberate, every line's heft. Cold nights, warm dreams, rhythm in my chest. Every loss a lesson, every win a test. Trust earned slow, loyalty expressed. Concrete force the king, manifested and blessed. Enemies plotting, but I move like a ghost. Silence is my armor, my words cost the most. Block raised me strong, pain made my boast. Concrete streets whisper, every line's my toast.
Streets remember, rise through the night. Walk through the struggle, chasing the light. Every scar, every story we write made us rulers in the city, taking flight.
Now I look down from rooftops, skyline in my eyes. Fortune close, but struggle never lies. Money don't erase nights that chill my spine. Every rhyme I spit, every bar's mine. Pour some liquor for the lost and gone. Every triumph haunted, every night I pressed on. Crown heavy, still I move strong. Concrete kings and queens, our legacy lives long. Hustling hard, the code we live by. Dreams in the city where weak men say goodbye. Every block a teacher, every night a sigh. Streets remember, we never die. The streets speak, the shadows watch. Every struggle shapes the king and queen in you.
If you fight, if you fly, every sky,
streets remember. We rise. We grind. We live.
Yeah. Concrete jungle, street lights flicker. Every block got a story, every shadow a whisper. You survive, you grind, you rise. This one's for the kings and queens of the empire block.
Born in the struggle where the nights never sleep. Mama prayed for me, daddy's secrets to keep. Hustle in my veins, my dreams run deep. Every corner taught lessons, every scar I reap. Cash scarce, loyalty thinner than thread. Enemies plot, trying to paint me dead. Sirens sing lullabies, dreams float in my head. Turn pain into rhymes, now my words spread. Patience in my pocket, confidence in my stride. Learn the streets language, where most men die. Concrete toward truth, I never had to lie. From shadow to spotlight, now my legacy's high.
Empire blocks, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every story we meet made us rulers of the city. Undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be. Yeah, undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be.
Yeah. Avenues echo with the ghosts of the past. Graffiti walls whisper memories that last. Some made it out, some shadows never cast. Every move calculated, every rhyme built to blast. Cold nights, warm dreams, rhythm in my chest. Losses taught lessons, every winter test. Trust earned slow, loyalty expressed. Concrete forged the king, manifested blessed. Enemies plotting, but I glide like a ghost. Silence is my armor, my words cost the most. Block raised me tough, pain made my boast. Concrete streets whisper, every bar's my toast.
Empire blocks, we rise from the street. Walk through the fire, never face defeat. Every scar, every story we meet made us rulers of the city. Undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be. Yeah, I'm undefeated be, undefeated be, undefeated be.
Yeah. Rooftops view, skyline in my eyes. Fortune closed, but struggle never lies. Money don't erase nights I survive. Every rhyme I spit, every bar live. Yeah. Pour liquor for the lost, the gone. Every triumph on it, still I press on. Crown heavy, yet I move strong. Empire blocks whisper our legacy lives long. Hustling hard, code I live by. Dreams in the city where weak men die. Every block a teacher, every night a sigh. Empire blocks, remember, we never die.